Hello guys, this is Tails86 here with Weekly Review, getting ready to show y'all a new N64 title that we're going to be playing on the Virtual Console on the Wii, which is Starfox 64 that came out on July 1st of 1997 from Nintendo. So let's go ahead and play. Today we're going to be playing with the classic controller, as you guys can see right here. I do not have the Classic Controller Pro yet. Whenever I do get that, y'all will also see a little unboxing later on for that whenever it comes out on April. So anyway guys, let's go ahead and start the game. We have the main menu screen right here. We have main game right here, training, versus mode, the ranking mode, sound, and your data. So now let's go to main game. Now, if y'all want to go through the storyline portion of this, you can. It's really good voice acting, actually, though. Now, this is your main screen for all of your planets that you go to. Every single planet on this entire thing you can go to. This is the entire Lilat system. Now, if you want to go the easy route, go from Corneria to the asteroids all the way on this way. Or you can do it this way. Go from Corneria, Y sector, Aqueous, Zonus, Sector Z, and then right there, if you guys can see it, whoops, right there guys, that little portion right there, that's the Venom Air Defense Zone, and then there's Venom itself. So, anyway, let's start the game. We're going to Corneria.
It's about time you showed up, Fox. You're the only hope for our world. I'll do my best. Andros won't have his way with me.
Now, basically, this is a little bit different of a game that Nintendo made around the time when Star Fox first came out. It was first on the Super Nintendo, and they didn't have any kind of voice acting or anything like that. It was just like just regular like text talk. Now, unlike this one has a lot of different things compared to the very first one. You have a laser cannon for your R-wing. That's what you're piloting right here. I love Peppy. Peppy's just so awesome. But anyway, let's go ahead and start the game. You can use your control stick left and right to go ahead and move. You have a charge shot if you hold A. And you can fire your laser just by tapping A. You have certain items that'll power up your lasers and give you more bombs, so you can use those whenever you want to. If you want, you can use a bomb just by pressing the B button, let it go, and then it'll automatically detonate, or you can detonate yourself by pressing B again. You have a barrel roll, but then again, everybody knows the barrel roll. Don't we all? Sorry about that. I had to do that. Anyway, you have basically a whole bunch of stuff you can do though in the game that's just so awesome. And I mean, this is one of the very first games that I was actually really involved in, other than the Mario games, because around this time, this was around the time when a lot of N64 titles were not really getting a ton of respect, because the N64 was a little bit different for Nintendo, because they went complete 3D and everything, and it was Make sure you take your barrel roll vitamins, please. or Peppy will jump all over on your asses. Anyway, going back to what I was talking about. What was I talking about? Anyway, this is one of those titles though that Nintendo was really wanting to try to push on the N64 to make it so it would push the system beyond what it could try to do. And even though today it looks kind of choppy or looks like it's really downgraded from what compared to a lot of graphics Nintendo does now, you have to admit that this was one of the greatest games that Nintendo ever came out with back in the N64 days, because it was beautiful looking. I mean, it's really beautiful looking. If you don't look right straight at the graphics, I mean, you would have to actually say that Nintendo did a fantastic job on the game, not only just graphic wise, but they did great voice acting, great controls, and just great gameplay, as well as great music, especially in the boss battles. The boss battles have probably the most epic music I've ever heard in my life. But then again, the voice acting is just, it's just so hilarious how they did the voice acting, especially for Peppy and Slippy the most. Now Falco has some pretty cool voice acting and stuff too. Not saying anything about that, but comparing to the best two, is Peppy and Slippy hands down.
We're Starfox.
But basically, though, there were two different ways you could take. If you wanted to take the route to go to the robot boss, you would not save Falco, and you would come up with a mission complete. I came up with mission accomplished because I saved Falco and we found the actual enemy. So, it depends on basically what you want to do. So if you want to try to do it the harder way, you have to go through, you have to kind of feel it out. It kind of feels like a puzzle game. Like, it makes you think, like, hey, do I want to save him, or do I not want to save him? It's depending on you. So it depends on your strategy on how you want to beat the game. But anyway, this is probably one of the greatest games that was ever released on the N64. And even though it's on the Virtual Console, and even though there are a couple things that are a little bit messed up with it, including no Rumble Pack feature from the N64, the game still is a solid title, worth $10. If you have not played it, or if you have not even tried it out yet, you are an absolute fool, and I think Peppy would you do a barrel roll. Anyway, guys, this title gets a 9 out of 10. Thank you guys very much for watching my review, and stay tuned for further reviews later in the future. Thanks again.